up?
check the private message real quick. Oh my God. Listen, guys, it's a lot. It's a lot going on today. Thank y'all so much for hopping on for another episode of the Sister Connection Talk Show. My girl Twonta, she turned off her TV. Let's go, girl.
We getting
My
out
girl,
big.
yes, my girl Twonta Davis Jones and I do this show every single Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we have a afterglow, okay, that we call our after show after the broadcast, and we start diving in and getting deep into the topic that we discuss on the show. So thank you,
Right.
LaShawn, for hopping on. Happy to see you, love.
Hey,
Thank you.
LaShawn.
Thank you for joining. And we just started this brand new segment of the show called What's News. God had brought this upon Tawanta's spirit, honey, and we just listen. We obey and we agree with the Lord, and we just threw it out there. So we did a great job last week with What's
We
News. A lot of you
did.
guys came on and y'all loved it, and it was great. And so we have that same segment again today. So we are going to be sharing like what's news, like topics and conversations that matter most to you guys. We're not going to be sharing, like Tawanta and I talked about this yesterday, we're not going to be sharing like the doom and gloom side of the news and media, things like that. Y'all already watch that on a day-to-day basis. We're going to be sharing some things you guys can look out for. So today's topic, guys, okay, is do it again.
Do it again, baby.
Do it again, damn it.
Just go on. Do it.
Go on and just do it. Right? Nobody's stopping you but you, and that is
That's it.
it.
That's it.
That's it.
Just do it again. Because you know how we do. We get stuck. We get discouraged and
Right.
stuff, and you know,
We just
we
got to
just don't
do it
want to
again.
do nothing.
That's
I
right.
hear
And
echo.
I know I'm going to put my headphones on because I think that's coming from my end.
Okay.
Do y'all hear an echo in the comments? Let me know. All right.
Hi.
Okay, how about now?
Nope.
No echo. Boom. Headphone city. Sorry about that echo earlier. I know me personally. When I'm doing something on a consistent basis for a long period of time, and I have to now stop and do it over again or refresh again, that's hard. Nobody wants to
It
do
is
it
hard.
again. It's like you
It
ran
is
a
hard.
race and you gave it your all, which most of us do. We gave it our all. Hey, Bavana, how are you? I see you over there in the comments. We give our all, we give our everything, and we have to do it again. Like I'm gonna use Mavina Mavina as an example. She's starting a brand new business. So you had a
Yay.
business, you're still working that business, right? But now you're favoring this other business. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you're doing it again,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
And so there could be tons of challenges that come up. There's going to be tons of obstacles that come up, but
Right.
just enjoy the ride, right? So,
Absolutely.
to want to
Enjoy
share
the
with us,
ride.
what was your reasoning for wanting to talk about this topic of do it again?
I just wanted to remind us to not get stuck, not to
Yeah,
continue with that same habit or that habitual, habit, and just to stay stuck. Every time something comes up or something doesn't go right,
right,
we just, take a break.
right.
Instead of taking that commercial break, we take a vacation break.
A long vacation, right?
A whole vacation, and not this time. So I just want to just remind us sisters, because right now, this month is pretty much done now. Next
Yes,
week
it
is a
is.
brand new week, a brand new month coming up. And, I know a lot of us probably have started out strong, and tapping into our new thing, whatever that is. And as time has progressed, hey, Diane, as time has progressed, we, kind of get discouraged, because certain things just did not move fast enough like we wanted to. So, yeah, we're just going to talk about this and just hopefully this will be an encouragement, for all of us, not just you guys, but for me and for Tish and Therese, all of us, because we get to that point sometimes we just like, girl, you know what? I'm just going to take a break right now because I just, that's dangerous So let me tell you, that is so
Very
dangerous.
dangerous. And some of
Yes.
us take starting over or starting
Mm-hmm.
anew as a sign that we should stop. And that's the wrong way of thinking.
Oh,
It's
girl,
like
yes.
stop taking things as a sign to stop. Instead, take it as a sign that I need to keep going. I need to
Mm-hmm.
keep pushing forward. And just so you guys know, oh, just so you guys know what I did do. It's so funny. Uh, we have some new coffee mugs.
Oh,
Yes. We
yes,
have a new coffee
girl.
mug on our merch store. Okay, I made a little graphic for it here.
Girl.
If you put in hashtag sister to sister connection in the comments,
Ooh,
you'll be
baby.
entered into our free giveaway to get a free mug. Now, listen, ladies, this mug comes in a couple of colors. It comes in blue,
Oh,
it
honey.
comes in red,
Yeah, girl.
it comes in orange.
That orange is fly.
Yes, honey, orange is everything, honey. Everything, honey.
Woo.
It comes in. I think it comes in navy blue and baby blue. I think. Okay,
Oh,
so it comes in a few colors here. So again, hashtag sister to sister connection. Put in that hashtag, and where you're going to be entered into our giveaway to get that mug. I just want to throw that in there. Teresa, just remind me the giveaway is
mhm.
ready. So start putting your hashtags in there right now. Okay, if you want
Oh my
this mug, because
God.
I
I'm so
love coffee mugs too.
excited.
I'm a huge coffee mug girl. I can't. I
I'm just going to
cannot.
collect them. I just want to
Yes,
collect
all
them
of
because
them.
those colors are so pretty. That two tone is speaking.
We
Okay,
love the
it's
two
spoken
tone.
to me, honey.
We love the two tone to death. So it's really cute. So definitely check it out. No, definitely, put that hashtag in there because we
Mm-hmm.
just added this to the store yesterday. We
Yeah.
just added to our merch store yesterday, so go check it out. So thank you,
Yes.
Diane. So yeah, so like I said, sometimes we take starting over as a sign that we should just stop, we should quit, we
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't move forward anymore. I started over a lot of times in my business, particularly last November, where I had to sit down and say, Leticia, you need to redo your marketing calendar over and over again. I From November to December, it took me 2 months to do my marketing calendar for 2022, and that
Mm-hmm.
took me creating a final copy of it and sending it out to the team and then telling the team, no guys, listen, scratch that. I got a new I got a new copy for y'all. Check that out. I have a new
Right.
marketing calendar for y'all. Check that out. But again, when I started to map out my 2022 year, then rewrite it over and over again, I learned
Mm-hmm.
something new each time about myself. I learned something new. I was like, you know what? I don't want to launch this, so I don't want to launch that. I didn't want to do certain things, so it allowed me to really evaluate what does Leticia really want to do, and what does
Mm-hmm.
Leticia don't want to do.
Right.
How much money does Leticia really want to make? And how much effort do I want to put in? Because one of the goals that I made for myself this year was I'm not working weekends. I'm not working my business on the weekends
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
I need to have that
I
time to
noticed that
reset.
with you. Yeah,
Yes, I need to
girl.
reset my house. I need to run errands. I need to just sleep in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And just
Mm-hmm.
do me. And it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
mean I don't love my business. It's not like I got to that point where some people stop because, oh, I'm overwhelmed, I'm tired. No, I want to enjoy my business, and that's why I take off weekends.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
So,
Mm-hmm.
do we have some points up? I'm so bad. I'm supposed to put these points up, talking points up on
Yes, we have
StreamYard,
some
honey. And
points.
as right when we hit the goal line button, I inbox Therese
We
like,
do have some points. Yes, we do. We have some points, and we have to
yes,
share with you, darlings.
yes. Thanks, Therese.
Yes. Yes.
Teresa's our show producer, guys. So, number one, our first tip we want to give to you guys is it's okay to start over.
Mm-hmm.
Tell yourself that it's okay.
It is okay.
What do you have to say
It
about
is
that,
okay.
Tawanta?
It is so okay to
Yeah,
start over. Give yourself a break, refresh, go back to the beginning. Go ahead and look at your notes. Go ahead and look at your goals. Go ahead and read your journal of what you said you want to do. Okay? It's
right,
nothing wrong
right.
with going back. It's nothing wrong with, you know, just, reorganizing some things. What you have put as the top three, you probably start with the third one versus the first one. And that happens, even though you made that initiative to start with that first thing, you know, but that third thing on the list became more dominant. You know what I'm saying? And it was successful, it helped, but you really wanted that number one thing to be the thing that you wanted to really push and get out there. And
Right.
then you see that there's no support or there's
Right.
not a lot happening,
Right.
and you get a little bit discouraged. So it's okay. It's
It's okay to
okay to
start
just go
over.
back.
It is.
Right. It's okay.
I
It's
felt that
okay
way
to
back
go.
in 2019, where
Mm-hmm.
I decided, you know, this story, Tawanta, where I decided to break away from a partnership, a business partnership that I was in.
Yes. Yes.
And in that moment, once I made it final, I felt like I was starting over.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to become, it took me a couple of weeks to become okay with it. I'm going to
Yeah.
be okay. I kept telling myself that over and over again, Leticia, you're going to be
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be okay
Mm-hmm.
because these people didn't make you and they damn
Mm-hmm.
sure can't break you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a
Mm-hmm.
testament to you
Mm-hmm.
guys. Like starting over is it's not, don't make it as if it's going to be something that's going to break you because it's not.
It's
You were
not.
meant to start over again.
Yeah.
And that's okay. You got to
Yeah.
become okay with it.
You're overthinking it, to be
That's right.
honest. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You're putting too much emphasis on, like, I gotta get it done, I gotta get it done.
Right.
I can't stop. I got, no,
Yep.
it's okay to go back to the beginning, you know, find what you did not look, because sometimes we overlook certain things. We really do, because we get excited, right? And we get so caught up in the moment, this one thing after the next, and we just go with the flow, and it happens, we overlook certain things, and at the end of the day, I mean, I know for me personally, I have done it many, many times, and yes, I did not start off with start all over again, because I did take that moment. It's like, you know what, I don't know, I'm like, I just probably want to just chill. I don't want to do this all over again. I don't want to go through the beginning, because I invested too much. I put too much time in, and all this other stuff. But guess what you put in is not in vain. Okay, what you put in is not in vain, everybody. So please don't think that, oh, I wasted my time, I wasted my money, or this, that, I thought we were going to work and do this together, blah blah blah. No, what you put forth, trust me, it is going to be utilized at
Yep.
in a due time, not your time, but due time.
That's right.
Okay, so
That's
yeah,
right.
you just start from where where you left off,
That's right.
and just take a break, take a breather, not a break, but take a breather,
Take a breather.
and
Breathe
just
it.
say, girl, you got this.
You got
Just
this. I
baby
love that you
steps.
mentioned, and this is one of the things that does keep make people feel bad or negative for starting over. When they say, I've invested so much money, I've invested so much time, I
Right.
try to prove to people that I can do this, and then you have to start over. That feels
Exactly.
so icky and so uncomfortable and almost depressing,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
right? That
Yeah.
you put your all out there. Now you got to
Hmm.
start again. You got to start from square one again. You got to be
Yeah.
okay with that.
You gotta
Yeah.
be okay with that. I mean,
Yeah.
and I say this before we go to the next tip.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like for me, my prime example is my crafting.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been
Girl, you
crafting
can
for a very
craft,
long
honey.
time. And I go ahead and get excited, and
Uh-huh.
God give me these ideas, and I
Yep.
just take whatever I have, and I just go ahead, and He gives me the vision, and I'm
Right.
on and popping. I make
You
that thing
on it.
happen. I produce it, and boom, it's ready. And then I
Yep.
get the support of people. They see my work, and they like, "Oh, girl, I love it. Oh, girl, how and nobody buys it.
Uh-huh.
And then after a while, time and time pass on, and I'm like, well, what the hell? You gonna buy my stuff or what? What you gonna do, chick?
Exactly.
And
Yep.
it gets a little irritating,
Right,
because
right.
and I'm just keeping it real.
Right.
I'll keep it
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
I get irritated and stuff, because I'm like, well, what's the point? What's the point? I don't want to
That's right.
overwhelm myself by mass producing, making my glass faces and have it all over the place, and I can't get this stuff out my door.
Right.
And I've been there. But then
Yep.
I realized, you're like, you know what, Tawanta, what you planted, the seed you planted is not going in vain.
That's right.
There's an app called Next Door. How many of you
Uh-huh.
heard of Next Door?
I
And it's
heard
an
of it.
app that you download, and basically it's a community that you live in, and people post their stuff or
Yeah.
anything. So my
Yeah.
husband has suggested for me to post my vases, the vases that I showed
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
and I posted like a couple of weeks prior to Christmas or whatever. And I got a lot of, oh, it's beautiful, oh, it's
Uh-huh.
gorgeous, da, 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 da. But I didn't get no sale. I didn't get no
Uh-huh.
offers or anything like that. So here it is, past Christmas, y'all.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just minding my business, and I see somebody, I saw my neighbor that lives right across the street,
Oh
my cul.
wow.
And she texted me, and she said, T, is that my I have this round wall art that I could use as a
Right.
wall or as a centerpiece. She said, "Is that a mirror? Is that a mirror? Whatever." I said, "Yeah, it's a mirror wall
Uh-huh.
art kind of thing." And she said, "Okay."
Wow.
So I haven't heard from her yet. So I don't know if that's something that she's really want to, because she has seen
Uh-huh.
my work before. So it's
Yeah,
nothing new.
yeah. Yeah.
But if I had allowed my stinking thinking
Right.
to take dominance, because
Right.
I was going to go ahead and delete all what I put up there on that next door thing. I was
Uh-huh.
about to
Don't
say,
do that.
forget it. I'm not even going to waste my time because nobody wants my stuff, blah, 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 blah. But I'm glad I did not allow that stinking
That's
thinking or
right.
that discouragement to let me do that.
That's
Because if
right.
I, if I did, she would not have connected with me.
Yep.
So again, everybody, those of you who are in that situation right now where you just started something, may have started before January 1st of this year,
Right.
and yet you still have not seen any progress. You get a lot of support, you get a lot of, oh, I love it, blah, 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 but no sale or no
Yeah.
whatever. Don't give up.
Don't give
Just
up
go ahead, start over, and keep on
and
building,
keep
keep on
building. Yep.
producing, keep
That's
on,
true.
throwing them seeds out there, honey, because somebody
They will get it.
they will get it. Yeah.
They will get it. And just to piggyback off of that, I always say, listen, there's a customer and client for everybody. You know,
Mm-hmm.
the biggest thing, especially when you're selling something, whether it's a digital product, a physical product, or whatever, is that you
Right.
don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. You don't
Exactly.
want to put all your
Yes.
eggs. You gotta show up in different places. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
posting pictures, on a consistent basis. Like you
Right.
said, getting up on that neighborhood app, maybe starting a
Mm-hmm.
Shopify store,
Mm-hmm.
different things just to get it out there so people can create that sense of urgency and what have you. So that's the biggest thing.
Exactly.
Like I'm gonna use myself as an example. Like I have a summit coming up, and I got speakers who are already lined up. And this morning I was like, you know what? I need more speakers. And part
Mm-hmm.
of me was assuming that no one else wanted to sign up. So let me send out an email to my list, and I'm just going to ask them a question. The question
Mm-hmm.
was, "Are you still interested in being a virtual speaker?" This is a paid. You have to pay to be a speaker at this summit
Mm-hmm.
because we're doing a lot of marketing and stuff. So people will start responding. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested. One thing we gotta understand that the world is busy, and
Mm-hmm.
if you're not selling something that's a necessity,
Mm-hmm.
that is something that okay, if they don't get a vibes doesn't mean that they're gonna lose their life or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you having like a luxury item, which is being a virtual speaker, is not a necessity. They could
Mm-hmm.
post and talk about their business or market on their own channels.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
when you make it important enough to people, they are going to buy. They are going to pay attention. When you start making
Right.
loud noises and say, you know what, if I have to post that same vibes on my page every day and just put a little story attached to it, I'm good. I'm going to get somebody. Somebody's
Right.
going to be interested in this.
Mm-hmm.
But if we will
Mm-hmm.
wait for people to swing back to us, it's not going to happen because the world is everyone's busy. There are people that reached out to me today. They're like, "Oh shoot, I forgot. Oh my god. Oh, one person thought the deadline was over. Like, they start assuming things that you're not offering anymore. We know I am. Here goes
Mm-hmm.
the invoice pay. So I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have made money today had I went on assumption and not did that extra step. Because I always ask myself, especially when I'm getting close to my goal, but just not there yet. I always
Right.
say, Letitia, what more, what you should be doing more of. And for some of you guys watching, that more can be something that's going to force you to step outside of your comfort zone, but you have to do it in order to reach your goal.
Right.
And that's the major thing right there. Yeah. So
Exactly.
again, it's okay to start over and say, you know what? I put this over here. Now let me post this over here as well. Let me not put all my eggs in one basket. So now the next time that person comes to you and say, hey, I'm interested. Oh, girl, that's sold out, girl. My stuff moves
Mm-hmm.
fast. When I make
Mm-hmm.
something, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta, and now they know, I gotta stay woke. The next thing I see her post on that neighborhood app, I'm gonna make sure I buy it if I'm interested in it, right? So
Right.
yeah.
Right. 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 Yeah. And those of you who are watching us right now, go ahead and comment below.
Yeah.
Is this hitting home right now
Yeah.
for some of you? Are you stuck and you've been stuck for a minute and
Right.
you just pretty much trying to figure out what to do
That's
next?
right. I like that
Share it with
Mavina
us.
said that she's been there. Yeah, we all
Mm-hmm.
have been there at that point where we're like, listen, it's just
Yeah.
not moving. People are just not buying. What the hell is going on?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
it's
Absolutely.
discouraging. It's very
Mhm.
discouraging. But
Very.
again, you just gotta keep. You can't give up. You gotta
You
just keep.
can't.
Every day is a new day. Every month
It
is a new
really
month.
is.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Second point. Let's bring up the second one, Therese. This is good.
Mhm.
Reflect on when and where you went wrong. This is
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, take that time, ladies. As I said, you start over. It's okay to start over.
Yeah.
Now, while you are going back to the beginning, now reflect on reflect
Yeah.
when you went wrong.
Right.
And
Right.
notate that.
Yeah.
Put that down there. So you can look at it again as reference and say, you know what, I'm not gonna let that come back
Right.
in my vision. Because it's causing too much distraction, or
Right.
it's pulling me away from my responsibilities, or that kind of thing. So reflect on those things, ladies. Admit that, yeah, I did went wrong on this one. I did not
Yeah.
put much time that I should have, or I didn't commit. I wasn't consistent, put it that way. I wasn't consistent
Right.
on doing this document or whatever it is, guys. But the bottom line is, you don't beat yourself up about it.
Don't beat yourself up. Don't.
You don't
Don't.
beat yourself up about it. Go ahead, Tisha. Go ahead and
Piggyback of what you said, discover what went wrong,
yeah.
what did you lack, and I do this every month. Teresa and I, we even have a team meeting tomorrow. But uh, last month, we launched something and we made sales, but we didn't make our goal. The goal wasn't made. You know,
Mhm.
so obviously
Mhm.
that's something that is devastating because obviously every goal that we make every month is equivalent to the big annual goal.
Mhm.
So me reevaluating what went wrong, what needs to be changed, and things like that. Another thing, ladies, that you also got to understand, guys, is that you need to reach out for help. If you need help,
Wow.
ask for help. You don't know
Yeah.
everything. I don't know everything. And this is
Yeah.
why I'm constantly asking questions and saying, well, where can we fill in the gap? So
Mhm.
that way the next time we launch this next thing, it will be successful,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Don't assume that, oh, what you offering is crappy or nobody needs it or wants it. You just got to ask yourself, where did you go wrong? Because people buy things that, people sell stuff that are bad things. They still sell it. It's all about, how you're getting yourself out there. And
Mhm.
this is just in life in general as well. This is helpful for relationships. This is
Yeah.
helpful for, I know when I used to go back and forth a lot with my husband, even though he may have been wrong, I may have been wrong, I always sat back and look at my role. What role did I play in that situation? Did I have to yell,
Mhm.
and overexert my energy? Did I have to react the way I reacted? Because it's not healthy. It's not healthy, guys, for us to sit back and go throughout reflecting on ourselves and what we need to
No.
improve on. We all need improvement. But
Every
when you
day.
need help, reach out and find somebody to help you. Like, for
Exactly.
example, for what you're selling, Tawanta, reach out and find people who are selling custom
Mhm.
vases and centerpieces and things like that, and see
Right.
what they're doing,
Mhm.
see how they're posting, see how they're marketing.
Exactly.
The
Yes.
roadmap is
Yes.
there. It's
Yes.
there. Somebody else has already paved the way. You just
Mhm.
gotta
Mhm.
watch them and say, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch that. I'm gonna
Absolutely.
put my own spin on it, but I'm gonna do that."
Right.
That's what
Right.
I do. There's times when
Yeah.
I'm launching something, and even though I'm an email marketing strategist, I go in, look at my competitors. I'm like, oh, let me get into their funnel and see what they send. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna catch that.
Woo.
And
Yes.
that's what I do. If we're just sitting on our hands trying to figure it all out, we're always going to be spinning our wheels, and we don't want to do that.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And I'm glad you said that, because yeah, I have, expanded, meaning that I have stepped
Yes.
out of my comfort zone, and just,
That's right. You have.
especially on my YouTube channel or whatever, not my
Yeah.
YouTube channel, but on YouTube,
Podcast.
I subscribe to other people that does crafting, of course. And, and I listen and I hear what they're doing and stuff, and I come up, I hear their ideas or whatever, like, oh, I may want to add that and try to see how
Right.
that can enhance my business, or enhance my
Right.
products, or whatever the
Right.
case may be. And also with my Mary Kay business, because I'm a Mary
Right.
Kay
Right.
consultant too. Again, this is the Mary Kay consultant is a prime example, because you have, you're dealing with people. you know,
Uh-huh.
and you're dealing with women, and
Yeah.
women can be fickle. Let's keep it
Yes, they
real. Women
can.
can be
Yeah.
fickle.
Yes, they
And
can.
we come and we present ourselves, and extend that invitation of treating them with a with a facial or whatever.
Right.
Most of us say, oh yeah, I would do it, but then at the end of the day they decline, or they're not
Yeah.
interested, or they don't want to buy anything or
Right,
whatever.
right.
You just don't stay stuck in that.
You
you
don't.
know
This is why you
close
don't put all your eggs in one basket. You just
exactly.
don't.
And
When
then of
people think
course,
that you're going to wait around for them, they're just
hmm
going to keep you waiting. When you let them know,
right.
listen, girl, I tell people all the time, listen, you can get it now, but don't ask me it 6 months down the line and you wonder why it went up by $2,000. Because that
Yeah.
happened to me last July, where a lady joined my program and then she opted out, and then she came back to me in October saying, hey, I'm ready to get back in, and I gave her the quote for it. She's like, oh, but back in July, sis, that was July. I don't live in the past, I live today. Do you want to invoice or not? Okay, moving on. Don't wait around for people, honey, because like I said, like you
Yeah.
said, women are fickly, some of them, and some of them like to play games. And I'm not, I've been around too long to be playing, I'm too old to be playing games with people. You
Over
ain't ready to
emotional.
go?
They just
Girl,
too.
you ain't ready to go. You ready to go? Like I told Tuwata the other day, I had a conversation with a lady who wanted to be on the show. I'm like, girl, when you
Hmm.
I said, girl, when you ready, come on. But I ain't gonna be chasing you down for it. I'm gonna move
Right.
on. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
And
I
again,
think that's a lot of what we do wrong sometimes. We wait and we wait for the response and
yeah.
for the interest and things like that, instead of saying, I'm going to keep moving forward like a shark and just keep moving forward for the next meal, okay,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
get what I need to get.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go to the third point here. Bring it on up, Therese. Hey guys, listen, we're going to be giving away a coffee mug today. So hashtag Sister to Sister Connection. Start building something good. Amen.
Yeah. And actually, that's on me because I meant to say start to build something good. I mean, new. Sorry.
Start to
Start
build
building
something new.
something new. You
All
know.
right, let's change that, Therese. Talk about new,
Oh no, you
honey.
don't have to. You keep that. You keep that. You don't have to do that. But I'm
But
just
new could be good. It could be good,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, you start something new, right? Again, we go back to the basic. We go back to the beginning, guys. We
Yeah,
reflect on what what and when, what happened, what went wrong, or whatever. Now,
right,
sometimes you may have to start something new. You may have to start, pulling out some things that was, that did progress, that did grow your business to some extent. But now you're going to take a curveball. You're going to take a whole different route. And now you're going to,
yes,
try something different, something
that's
new,
right,
something good, something positive,
right.
because you got to do your homework, ladies. You really, really do.
You
Social
have
media
to,
is the thing. People are taking advantage of, Instagram, all of these social platforms right now. And so you really got to know the market. You really got to know what's really out there, what's really attracting the women or the ladies or whoever
right,
that you're trying to build, try to, get the customers going or whatever. And you need to just, take what you find and try to create it based on your style, your personality, or what have you.
right,
Think of yourself as that consumer. That
right,
what are the things that you want different, that
right,
that you like, oh, I like that because I haven't
right,
seen that
right.
before. I want to try that, then you can be able to incorporate that
That's right, that's
into
right.
your whatever that is that you're trying to that you're trying to build. So
Spot
yeah,
on.
start something good. Start something new.
Right.
What do you think,
I
Tisha?
totally agree. There was a quote that I said in one of my videos. I said, if you don't like what you're doing, do something else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like nobody's holding you to doing whatever it is that you are promoting or whatever you are
Mm-hmm.
advocating for, or whatever you're doing in your personal life. You don't like it, do something else. I feel like we stay
Right.
so loyal to nonsense instead of saying, "Well, I don't want to do that. I don't like doing that anymore. I don't want to watch this show anymore. I know you like to watch
Mm-hmm.
this show, but I don't want to watch it. I don't want to like my husband listens to this guy on YouTube and I just don't like every time his voice comes on. I'm like, I just put on my headphones. I don't want to listen to this with you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
and what you was talking about, social media and getting out there and putting yourself out there, especially if you have a business, ladies. If you're not showing up on this, your business is not relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
You have to be heavy this year on creating content, whether it's
Yeah.
live, whether it's a video, whether it's you posting a photo, or doing a reel, a story, whatever it is. If you are not showing up when people pop on their news feed, and if they're not seeing you, you're not relevant. When they go on your Instagram and they only saw that you post last August, you're not relevant anymore.
Yeah.
You're not relevant. This, you got to look at social media as like your report card, your
Mhm.
attendance, right?
Mhm.
If you didn't
Mhm.
show up today, guess what? You're not
Mhm.
relevant. They're going to move on,
Right.
and they're
That's
going to
good.
watch
That's good.
somebody else. So building something new, knowing that you have to be 1000% committed to whichever
Mhm.
platform that you choose to show up on. No one's telling you to show up on every single platform. I don't show up on every single platform. I stick to my main platforms where I know that my target client is on, and I become relevant on those platforms by showing up every day. I don't miss a day. I don't
Right.
miss a day. Okay? It's going back and engaging. If that's something you feel you need to start new, when you are posting on a consistent basis, but are you engaging? Are you thanking people for liking your post?
Right.
Or
Right. Right.
if they comment, are you commenting back to them? Are you going to their profile, liking their conversations and engaging on their posts? Right? If somebody
Yeah.
show up on your live and you see they're consistently there, or you follow up with them to see if they're ready to move forward. It's like
Right.
we have to do. You can't like. I always say this to my clients all the time. You can't get what you don't give.
Mhm.
If
Mhm.
you're not putting yourself out there and getting consistent and not putting all your eggs in one basket, putting all your eggs in one basket, don't think that you're going to get the results or the expectations back to you.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
or that you
Mhm.
desire. You know, you
Mhm.
can't get like
Mhm.
I see clients tell me, "Oh, coach, I have a Facebook group, but nobody's engaging." Are you
Mhm.
engaging?
Mhm.
Are you
Mhm.
showing up in there? Are you
Mhm.
inviting people to it? Are you letting people
Mhm.
know that you have one? There's
Mhm.
a trillion groups out there on
Mhm.
social media right now. Like, you really think that you're the only person? No, no.
Yeah. And
And
I
if
get
if
too, they could be very intimidating too, because a lot of
right,
sisters, see this huge market,
right,
of people in all these different platforms, and
right,
especially out of all of these people, those individuals are pretty much doing what she's doing. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. I
And
have a
that could
remedy
be
to that.
very intimidating.
Yes, I have a big remedy to that. If that's something that gets y'all overwhelmed, like you may be in an industry that's what is it, like a Red Sea, where there's a lot of tax preparers, there's a lot of crafting people, there's a lot of people selling supplements and weight loss
Hmm.
kits and stuff like
Hmm.
that. Then
Hmm.
you become your own local celebrity. Start a group where you're helping women in your community. I can
Hmm.
start a book. I'm sorry, I can start a group that's just targeting women who want to build their email list that lives in New York.
Hmm. Hmm.
Help the people in your community, and those are going to be the main ones that's going to help you, and they're going to promote outside of your community.
Right.
So if you want
Yeah.
to narrow it down, that's fine, because if you go onto your zip code right now, if you just go on Google and type in your zip code, there's millions of people. Like, when I type in my zip code, it's 4.2 million people in my zip code alone.
Wow.
Okay, so if I
Woo.
get 10% of those ladies to buy $100 product, y'all do the math.
Come on.
If I
Come
just run
on.
ads to just the zip code, 4.2 million people, and 2% buy, do the
Mm.
math.
Mm.
There's always a way. This is why I don't take excuses from people, because there's always a way. You just got to be creative, guys. You got to
Mhm.
do and build something new. You got to say,
Mhm.
okay, I'm doing the organic stuff now. Let me compound that with ads. Or I'm
Exactly.
showing up here. Let me also show up over there.
Right.
Okay, or whatever it is you do, just get creative, guys. There's multiple ways and resources and
Mhm.
avenues. We have the internet. Back when we and Twonta first, like, Twanta's in network marketing, I used to be heavy in network marketing back in the day. We used to have to go door to door. I remember putting my little brochures and stuff on door hangers and putting it on
Mhm.
people's doors, driving around
Mhm.
neighborhoods. That
Mhm.
was before social media, like
Mhm.
Facebook, Instagram. We would hear about it, but Facebook, back then, was like, oh, it's for college kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it
Yeah.
evolved
Yeah.
so much where, socially, you could put door hangers on trillions of people's doors, social doors,
Mhm.
and do it with the click of a post. It's
Right.
just all about
Right.
applying yourself. So build something new, guys. Yes.
I like that. I like that. And honestly, ladies, you have to understand you are a creative woman by
Yes, you are.
nature.
Don't
By
limit
nature,
yourself.
you are very creative.
And
If you
get
have
around people
tools,
that are not creative. You know,
yeah,
that's the thing too that I feel, Tawanta, when you over here, girl. I feel like a lot of us around people that are just not creative, that is
yeah,
just thinks one way, and we're trying to
yes,
convince them to think a different way, and we gotta say, honey, I gotta get out of this room and get
hmm
around people who are going to stretch and say, oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah, yeah,
that's why I said, like, I go into a competitor's funnel and I look at their emails or I look at their ads. I'm like, oh, that's
hmm
good. I have
hmm
aha
hmm
moments all the time, but if you're not around people that give you those aha moments, you have to make that choice to get around some new people,
exactly, exactly.
right?
You have to get active, ladies. You have to
Right. Get
be
active. Get
active.
out there.
Yeah, so that's why we titled this, do it, just do it again,
Just
just
do it.
keep moving. That's the whole point. You got to be active. Even if you
Active.
are in house, like your own home, you
Right.
still got to be active because you got to connect on your, on your laptop,
That's
on your
right.
phone or what have you. You still got to, meet people. You got to have,
Some
meetings
social.
and stuff, social. Yeah, because this is what we are in this era right now. It's all social connection. It's a social dominant business, so you can't just stay stagnant and
Nope.
not really showcase. So yeah, if you
Not in this season. There's too much on the
that
line. There's too
situation
much
again, you start
opportunity out
over,
there.
you go ahead and reflect, and then you go ahead and start to build something,
Right.
meaning you just start becoming more creative. Think outside the box and watch how things just happen for your life. Just watch how things, um oh, okay, I'm just getting a message. I'm getting a message that kind of distracted me a little bit. I'm
What
sorry.
message?
No, I got a message from someone else, not
Oh,
you.
I thought Teresa said something. I was like, you said what you said, girl? Girl. I'm like
No.
looking, honey. I don't want to miss a thing.
Yes. So let's go ahead on to tip 4.
Let's go to tip 4, honey. We're gonna do an afterglow show. So make sure that you join us, y'all. Teresa already put the Zoom link in the chat. So make
Yes.
sure you click it and join us for the afterglow. We're gonna have some fun over there. Okay, it's never too late to build the life you want. Oh, I love that.
Woo.
I have a client actually. She's in her senior phase, and she does a course for women her age.
Mhm.
Who
Mhm.
are to get them to like create something in their life. Like it's never too late to write that book. It's never too late to start that business. It's never too late to do whatever it is that you want to do. It's never too late. It's never too late.
Right. It's never too late. It isn't. It's never too late to build the life you want. So let me ask you, ladies, what is it that you desire?
Right.
What is the thing that you desire? Did you write that down on your journal? That's something you need to ask yourself questions, because guess what? Somebody else will ask you those questions. If you go
Right.
to a mentor, someone that you look up to, and you want to know what's their secret or how do
Right.
they maintain this level of success for so many years, even in the
Right.
midst of the pandemic, they're going to ask you some questions, and
Yes, they
it's going to
are.
be very thought-provoking type of questions. It's going to be questions that you can't answer real quick. It's going to be like, oh,
That's
it's
right.
going to have you to start thinking.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? So you need to ask you these questions and be honest. Be
That's right.
honest with the answers. If you don't know, you just don't know right now. But don't get all clogged up or stuck and like, oh, I'm so frustrated because I really don't know. I really don't know.
Right. Right.
It's gonna come. It's going to come.
It definitely
But at
is.
least, yeah, at least that, I really gotta start thinking differently. You got to start thinking differently. It's never too late to build the life you want. You just don't want to build a life. You don't want to build anything. You don't want to build this humongous life, and then you don't have no solid foundation, because honey, it's going to fall down.
That's right.
It's going to fall down. So you really have to be really thorough with your choices. You have to be thorough with your with your decisions, what you want to do, because whatever
Right.
you want want in life, whatever you want in life, it has to be solidified. It has to be
Right.
solid, because when you leave this world, your children, your legacy can go ahead and take over,
That's
and
right.
that
That's
business will
right.
still be going strong. That whatever you got is still going, is still happening, and you won't have to, you won't worry about it. It won't
That's
die
right.
with you. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? So yeah, it's never too late to build the life you want. But the
It's
question is,
never.
what is it that you want?
What is
What
it?
is it?
What is it that you want to do? What do you want?
Hmm.
And another thing is that, you have your conscious mind and you have your subconscious mind, right? Your subconscious mind doesn't have a
That's good.
deadline. It doesn't
Yeah.
have a date. Like a lot of like we think that, so like it doesn't have a time. It's like when you think something or when you have a desire to do something, if you really tap into that part of yourself to where I'm going to get in alignment with my goals and my desires and my dreams and my aspirations, and just allow God to link you up with people that's going to help you get there. Like I'll never forget this ever in my ever. I remember
Hmm.
when I was working in corporate. This was back in 2016, and I was working my business and things like that. And I got to a point where I just got frustrated. And I said, God, if this is what you want me to do, please just give me a sign. Please just give me some sign. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm just give me something. I'll take any little thing. I don't care if it's as small as a mustard seed. And
Yeah.
literally the next day I was on Periscope, and a woman came up, and I literally was at work. I went on lunch break, went all the way to the roof because we had a rooftop area, and I'm just listening to this person. It's for me that was my sign that
Hmm.
what
Hmm.
I'm again I got in alignment with my goal. My goal was to leave my job. I said, this is my desire. This is what I want to do, God. But this is what I need from you to show me that
Hmm.
I should be doing this. And when I got that, I just became so committed
Hmm.
to the goal that I set out for myself, and I even pushed even harder. I did the work. Me watching that person on the screen was a sign, but I did the work to make it
Hmm.
happen. The reason why I say that, a lot of us think that other people are supposed to motivate us and push us to do the work for us. No, you're supposed to do it. Even if you're in a great group of women who are out there pushing you and motivating you, you still have to do the work. You still have to get out there and put in the time, put in the energy, and put in the effort, because it's never too late. Like Twonta said, to build that life that you want, it's never too late.
Hmm.
A lot of people think because of COVID happened, oh, I'm gonna stay in this job, I'm gonna stay doing what I'm doing. It's a sign. It's a sign. No, it's not. This could be a push for you to say you need to get the hell out of here, because
Hmm.
that's what, because
Hmm.
of COVID, your
Hmm.
job is at risk. It may have not been at risk before,
Hmm.
but it possibly could now. Now that the whole world is
Right.
getting more and more remote, and they're realizing that it's cheaper to have you sit home and show up on a Zoom, okay, for a couple of hours a day, than have you come into the office and they have to pay for it. All this other overhead, right?
Yeah. True.
They're thinking about a new life that doesn't
Hmm.
include you.
That doesn't
So now
include
you
you.
got to say, I need to make a life that don't include them, because they're
Right.
preparing to make sure that you don't come into the office, because they want to
Exactly.
last forever. They want to be around forever into the future. I even went into Rite Aid, and there was one register today
Hmm.
open, and the rest was self checkout.
Okay.
You know, only
Yeah.
one person they had
Hmm.
on the register. Well,
Hmm.
before, the whole front end was all people checking out for you.
Hmm. Hmm.
I was like, "Ooh, Lord,
Yeah. Yeah. Things are changing very quickly, y'all.
yes, it
It's
is.
changing rapidly
Yes,
because
it
of
is.
how this pandemic has shifted drastically in a lot of
That's
people's
right.
lives. And so you just you just can't, fall back into that mode
Don't get
of,
comfortable.
yeah, because a lot of people are becoming very comfortable now, and that's a dangerous thing to be in that
It
comfort
is.
zone right now.
That's
So
right.
you really got to step out and do what you have the ability to do. And again, it is never too late. It's never
Never,
late.
ever, ever too
It's
late.
never
It's not too
late.
late. Don't count yourself out.
It's never late
Don't
to do.
give in.
Mhm.
Don't give in. Am I
Yeah.
breaking up, y'all? Let me
No,
know.
you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, don't give in, y'all. That's the worst thing you can do. Do we have
Hmm.
another point before we get into this giveaway, and
Yep.
then we start the
Last one.
afterglow? Change the
Hmm.
direction and live a life that is all yours.
Hmm.
People may
Yeah.
not like
Change.
it when you do this, but you got to do it.
Yeah. That's the truth. Change directions and
Yep.
live. First of all, just change the direction. It's okay to change. That's the word right there, change. Because a lot of people, again, we comfortable. A lot of us is getting back to that, that comfortable cushion. And some people just don't want to change. Some people don't like
But you know
change.
what, Tawanta? They
Hmm.
change things when the rug gets pushed from under them. But that by then
Yeah.
it's too late. It's too
Yep.
late.
Yeah. It's too late. It's too late. Yep.
Don't let that happen to y'all. Y'all have the opportunity, some wiggle
Hmm.
room to make some changes and
Hmm.
adjustments, and even though it may be uncomfortable, just
Hmm.
imagine like
Hmm.
the worst, like the two police officers that got killed. They're young.
Yeah, I
They
saw
have
that.
wives. You didn't think, they're young.
Yeah.
You don't think your husband going to pass away for another 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years.
Yeah.
And you get
Yeah.
that call. Now what you going to do?
Hmm. Hmm.
It's like that's how life is, guys. That's life though. Like when my father passed away, before
Hmm.
I went to college, that's
Hmm.
life. It was devastating.
Very devastating.
But
Yeah.
again, if something happens that's so traumatic that you lost it, like the rug, I mean, just or like you
Yep.
about to sit down and somebody just moved the chair and you fell flat on your butt,
Yeah.
that hurts.
That hurts.
Then you like, oh, where the chair go? It hurts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Girl,
Mm-hmm.
listen, that's life though.
That's true. I'm glad you put that out there because we don't know what happened. We don't know what the future holds for us.
Nope,
We don't even know what's going to happen today,
nope.
this evening. And God willing, if we live to see another day tomorrow, how things can truly change in a matter
That's
of
right.
seconds,
That's right.
So, you can't just stay comfortable where you are
Nope.
right now in your household. Maybe someone there is working a great job and all of that, but if you have noticed some signs with that job, if you've been hearing some things and conversations about that job, and that you never heard of it before, but now you notice some things are shifting, don't get comfortable with that. Don't ignore that. In other words, you need to go ahead and just say, you know what, we need to make some changes. We need to take a different direction or a different route. We need to go back and reflect. We need to start over. We need to come up with a different plan so our lives can be very successful. Not even so much successful, but also to be very comfortable in a
Comfortable.
good
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
in a comfortable position where you
That's
still
right.
have the flexibility financially, emotionally, physically, professionally, all of the above, to do the things that you desire to do. You know
Have
what I'm
freedom.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Freedom. Who does
Nobody's
not
gonna
want?
create it for you. Only you can create it for yourself. Especially if you're
Yeah.
a black woman, child. Listen.
Ooh, girl, come on, talk
Go
about it.
there, honey. Ain't nobody gonna shoot. Nobody's listen.
Whew.
Are you
And
ready for in the
go
news,
ahead, baby.
girl?
Huh?
Are you ready was for what's
Yes, just
new?
do the what's
What's
news.
news? Yes. What's he
Yes.
said? What's new? What's news? So I really want to, and let me just move some stuff around on my screen, honey, so I can just pull this up and have y'all looks at it. Okay. So Tawanta brought this article to our attention, and I was baffled and excited at the same time, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Cause this is something that all us is first of all it's another sister promoting this. So Therese, you can take the are we done with the tips? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we finished our
Oh,
tip.
okay.
We finished.
So yeah, you can take that tip down, Therese. And we're going to showcase our first what's news. Here we go. Y'all see it?
Yes.
All right. Let me get rid of these ads. Okay. Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead, Tawanta. Talk about it, sis.
So this is an article I came across earlier today, and this is, as you can see, this beautiful woman, beautiful black, gorgeous woman.
That's right.
She is a doctor. She's in the professional in medicine and all that good stuff. But she created this beautiful My First Period kit. Um,
Ooh,
and this kit consists of underwear, as you see her holding,
panties.
and it helps for the leakage. If, it doesn't matter if if you flow heavy or flow or you're light or whatever, it can support. I remember reading the article, and you guys can definitely check this article out on your own time, but I do remember her saying that this underwear can support I think like a heavy amount of fluid or blood flow or
Right.
whatever. For those of you
Sorry.
tampon wearers or what have you,
Right. Right.
that kind of thing. So it does come in a kit, as she says. It also comes with some other nice little trinkets and stuff like that. And this is for all ages, but more
All ages.
importantly, she's more focusing on the younger market, the
Right.
young
Right.
girls, okay, to teach them more about how to really, love their bodies,
That's right.
not to get overwhelmed by the administration situation or whatever,
Right.
um, but to, to look at it in a more positive way, those kind of things. So I was like really like, wow.
I
I
love
said, let
it.
me bring this out to a lot of teachers. I'm a lot of teachers, a lot of our attention,
Right.
because I remember too that there was someone, I don't know if they still sell it, like this, like a special type of sanitary napkins that they make is more is organic, I think.
Right.
And where people who don't wear tampons, they use the pad. But
Uh-huh.
these pads today are not really, you know, kind of legit, or don't a lot of women don't
They
feel
don't
comfortable.
stay put. They don't stay put.
Right.
Yeah.
But this one, I don't know if this is like an independent type of like a consultant that you have to connect with to get the pad or something. I really
Oh, so it's like a network marketing company she's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
What? I like that. When you first brought this article to my attention, I was thinking about my
Hmm.
daughter, my oldest daughter, because she started her friend, and she
Hmm.
hates doing gym. Like she's like, "Mom, can you send me a doctor, have the doctor write a note so I don't have to do gym for a week or two?"
Hmm.
And having something like this that's comfortable for her, I think
Yeah.
is amazing.
Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. And again, that's what she created this kit for, predominantly for younger girls or young women.
Yeah,
Because as you said, our daughters, they don't feel comfortable, and
they don't.
like my youngest daughter, I remember she called me one time. She said, "Mom, I need a pair of pants because I'd be
Yep,
through,"
yep.
that
It's
kind of thing.
embarrassing for them. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. And but this underwear is designed where you won't have that problem again.
that's good.
So if
That's
it
good.
does leak, if it spill, if it happens, it won't go through your clothes
It won't. And another
because
thing I like is that she can even market the women who just had a baby. Because I know I have 5 kids, honey, and you still passing everything through
that's
even weeks
true.
after the baby's here. It's very
That is
uncomfortable.
true. Yes. So and I know she said it's for all sizes. It doesn't matter your body shape.
Oh, that's
Excuse
good.
me. And I think there's information there that you can contact or try to connect and see how you
Right.
can
I put the link
go
in the
about
chat already
that.
for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and see if it's available for purchase or what have you.
Right.
And just check it out. I'm glad
Yes.
that there's a woman, and then a black woman at
A
that, because
black
everyone
sister, honey.
wrong with it, okay, that had created something this phenomenal,
Right.
honestly. I mean, I wish it was done, during when I was going through this process, because I'm
Exactly, honey, because we got curves and hips and everything, and sometimes
yes,
what's in those drugstores is not really made for, our bodies. And I have horror stories. I ain't gonna get into it now, but
right, me
growing up
too.
and having to get through all this, it's very, it's a lot. You get teased and you don't want to
Yeah,
go to school. You don't, especially
yeah.
when it's the winter time and you dealing with all.
Ooh,
Oh
child.
God, you gotta go to the bus stop. It's just too much. But I'm
Yeah,
glad she's doing this. I would definitely support her business. I mean, she's doing it as a network marketing. I think that's great for her to do it like as a network marketing because this is a necessity. This is like diapers and stuff. Like like things that you
right.
gotta get.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah,
get it. Yeah, you go,
yeah.
girl. You go, sis.
Come on with it.
She look West Indian, girl. I'm like, she gotta be Jamaican or Barbadian or something. One of the two.
Probably, you never know. Well, let us know what you think, guys. Let us know what you
Yes.
think
Would
on
y'all
that,
buy
what
something
news
like that for
article right there.
yourselves or for your daughter? Let us know.
So what you got
Yes.
next on the What's News?
Oh my God. So the last thing I want to talk about today, and I mention this because I've been on this like thing about Alexa and Amazon Echo. Who has an Amazon Echo in their house? How many of y'all have an Amazon Echo? I know some of y'all got one. Okay. Well, we have an Amazon
Hmm.
Echo. We actually have two. We have the one that it has like the screen where
Mm-hmm.
I could literally call into it and see what the kids are doing in the house. And we have
Mm-hmm.
one that's like a disc. And let me just scroll up a little bit so I y'all can see. Most people have the disc one, the little the hockey puck, like
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, this article is telling you where to not put your your Echo in your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the reason why I mentioned this article is because I always used to tell people that Alexa's always listening. Like I feel like she's always listening. She's always on, even when she's off.
Yep.
And there have been times where I would have a conversation with my husband or whoever who's in my house, and I would get an ad
Mm-hmm.
the next day. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
uh oh.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all check out that article. And again, I'm not bashing Echo. I will always use Echo. I think it's great because sometimes when we're out the house and we can call the kids and stuff and hear what they're saying and things like that and see what's
Mm-hmm.
going on.
Mm-hmm.
I play music on mine. I listen to podcasts,
Right.
like everything on mine. I love
Right.
my Echo. I just love it, love it, love it. LaShawn says she got an Echo. Which one you have, LaShawn? Do you have the one with the screen or the one like the hockey puck? They have the one that looks like a ball too. I think I'm gonna get me one of those. Do you have
Mm-hmm.
an Echo,
My
Twonta?
I think Grant, my husband, does.
Yeah,
In
the
his
men
office.
always get it. That's why my husband got it. That's why I didn't know nothing about this Echo stuff until he brought
Mm-hmm.
it in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, we have it around the house. I know he got the upgraded one, of course. So
right.
yeah. And sometimes, I could be talking to my girls or whatever, and Miss Thing will be, like, she like, okay, like, what
Okay.
did
Like, girl,
you
what you
say?
say? Girl,
Like, what did you
first
say,
of all,
girl? What did I call you?
nobody talking to you. First of all, why are you listening to me? I didn't say your name. You supposed to be off,
Oh my gosh, it's so funny sometimes. You be like, well, okay, why is she saying something we didn't say?
girl.
Ooh, kind of creepy sometimes.
Yes. Oh, you have the small one, the short. Yeah, you have this one here on the screen, probably. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, mostly
Yeah, that's the
everyone
one
I
we got.
know
Yeah, we
have
got the
it in their
small one
house.
too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
everyone
Mm-hmm.
I know have this in their home. I don't know
Do
anybody that
you
doesn't
know
have
what
this.
what are the four things that the
One of the
article is
I really
talking
want
about?
y'all to read the article, but I know one of them says, oh, obviously, to not put it by the sink, and they have a couple of other tips on there. But it's
Mm-hmm.
quite interesting, guys. You know how this is just becoming part of people's households. Like it's I know
It
Facebook
really
came out
is.
with a something similar to Echo. They're getting into the whole Echo game, but like creating their own version of it. This is why I
Yes.
say people, nothing's new under the sun.
No.
Everyone's idea is always sourced from somebody else. So
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg is getting in on this. He's like, listen, we have the same thing for better. Our screen
Mm-hmm.
follows you around the house, so you can be talking and the thing be following you. It's like I
I
don't
think
want
you get
that.
tired of that after a while.
I don't want that.
Especially you gotta go take care of some business in the bathroom or something. Like what
Exactly.
you
But what if somebody could call in? You know how sometimes people call you on Facebook?
Yes.
Like, what if that happens? And then
Yeah.
they just show up on the screen.
Right. Right.
I don't like that. That's too much.
Yeah, it's too
I don't like that. Uh-uh.
But that's how it
Whatever
is with
though.
technology. I mean, we have seen movies in the past where, they have movies of the future. The setting is like 2035, and you see
Terminator.
how things are, yeah, you see how they create these, futuristic technology and all of
Yes.
that. And believe it or not, that stuff is coming out.
It probably is because I remember I watched Terminator and that was the whole sort the whole theme of the movie of how the computers are now getting smarter and they're fighting back.
Yes.
So I'm just
Yes.
like, yes, yes. I don't even want to say that name. I've been hearing so much that word, the M word. Yes,
Ooh.
people are getting very biblical with that M word now. They're like, it's a sign of revelations coming. I'm like, oh my God, no!
Oh,
Mark,
Jesus,
don't tell
no.
me Mark made a sign, honey. I can't.
Mm-mm. Child, please.
Yes,
That's just talk.
girl. I'm just listen. I just get nervous, girl.
Lordy
So, are
be.
y'all ready to start the giveaway?
Yes, let's do the
Bring it up,
giveaway.
girl. Bring it up. Yes, y'all. So, listen. Let me show y'all the mug, honey. This is our new exclusive mug, honey. You better grab you a piece, honey.
That
And
is
if you
nice,
type in
I tell you.
hashtag sister to sister connection, you can get a free coffee mug. Now it comes in different colors. Okay, so if you
Mm-hmm.
don't want the pink, I love the pink. But it comes in orange, it comes in blue, it comes
Mhm.
in red, it comes in I think green and orange. I think. Yeah.
Mhm.
But definitely in orange. Yeah. So
Definitely.
you definitely want to put in your hashtag. Put in that hashtag, guys, because we're going to start the
Mhm.
giveaway.
Yes, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all
Are y'all
ready?
ready for the giveaway? I'm excited. I should put my entry in because I want to win too. We just put this mug up on the site
Mhm.
yesterday. All right, come on, Trace. Y'all ready?
Ooh, that I hope. Oh, who's gonna win? Who's gonna
I
win?
hope I win. Oh, oh, oh my God. We almost there.
This the second week for you, Miss
That's her
LaShawn.
second week. Oh
Yes, she
my
got a T-shirt
goodness.
and a mug now.
Girl, you're going to be styling and profiling. Honey, you better wear it every day.
Yeah.
And use that mug every day. Even if you got Kool-Aid in it, honey. LaShawn, are you still here? Congratulations.
Yes.
Wow. So you got to be in it to win it.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Yes.
That's awesome.
KV Central. Big Rescue with Lynn. Hey, Lynn. How are you? Somebody just hopped on. Hasn't been on in a while. Yes. I hope everything's okay.
Hey.
Congrats, LaShawn. You got a shirt and a mug.
And a mug.
Look at God.
That's awesome.
LaShawn said she can't. I know LaShawn's like, oh my God. Look at God. Look
Girl,
at God.
yes. Get excited. Get
Ooh,
excited.
ooh, 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 ooh,
Yes.
ooh, ooh. So I know we
That's
got your
awesome.
T-shirt. We got to get your color for the mug. I'm gonna send you the link so you can pick your color. And yeah, girl, I'm so happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Great to see
Mm-hmm.
you too, Lynn. How are you? Yes.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. See, y'all always watch, tune in. Y'all can always come back and watch the show. And we always welcome each and every one of y'all. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so listen, guys, we have a self care event coming up this Saturday. I
Yes.
don't think this people can sign up, right?
It's too late to sign up
It's too
now.
late. So listen, y'all. Next month we're gonna have another one, so y'all just gonna have to make a lookout for that. And we're
Yes.
about to start the afterglow. So Therese just put the Zoom link. Oh, you already did. I'm sorry. Let me shut up. Yeah. So Therese already put the Zoom link in the chat. So make sure y'all hop on over onto Zoom and join us. I'm gonna be hanging out with y'all, honey, us together,
Yes, I'm gonna go
and
bye bye.
we're gonna have a great time, y'all. So y'all have a great night. Bye.
Bye, y'all.